So this tree is sitting in front of me right as I pull in last night, and I could see it because of the street lights shining on it. And I don't know where exactly it came from. It doesn't appear to have come up out of the ground right there, but as you can see, they've already like ran some equipment through here, so maybe it did. Maybe it fell from there and they've scratched it out with a track hoe or something. But in my last video, someone made a comment. He said, you notice they're not blown over or tipped over. It looks like they're actually blown up out of the ground, which is a noteworthy comment that leads me to recap leaping tree stumps and Sizzle on my wayward stump.
I'm just making this quick video highlighting that this tree lifted itself up a couple feet out of the ground, because there's another tree just like this, I'll include the link in the description, raised up out of the ground, and in the comment section someone says that tree was placed there from somewhere else. And in that comment section I said, no, I don't think so, because I've recorded another version of this, same exact phenomenon. And I was referring to this tree, but instead of going through my videos and trying to...
Now you can see where this tree has a burnt root sticking out right there. I'm gonna go to the other example of this, where you can actually see right under the tree.
By and saw this big old sizzle fest of a stump sticking out of the ground, and so I pulled over. See that truck way? So just to give you an idea, here's the shoe reference. That's a giant tree stump. Popped up out of the ground again, just like the other one I saw the other day when I was saying I don't know how this tree stump popped up out of the ground like that. So I'll go ahead and circle around it and show you some of the pieces that are laying around it. You can see all the standard burn lines that do not match fire. So I don't even need to point that stuff out anymore, but I still kind of find myself doing so just out of habit.
So in this video, there's a time where I look underneath and you can see daylight under the other side. And I believe what happens is that the tree's roots work just like human muscles. When you apply electricity to a human muscle, it tenses up and makes it flex. And when you apply electricity to a tree's roots, the same thing happens and it literally pushes itself right up out of the ground.
You can tell they cut it down. You can see where they cut it right here. And how it burned on the inside everywhere else. And these unburned spots in the middle of highly burned indicate electricity did this. Let's check it out. You notice how it's sticking up out of the ground here and sticking up out of the ground here. And there's literally like a cave under there. See if I can get a better angle on it. You can see how I'm sticking my
Notice all the burnt roots.
right
Underground burning.
under the log. I hope, because there's too much glare on the glass for me to actually see what I'm filming when I do that.
You can see
You can
daylight.
see how the whole tree is kind of jumped up out of the dirt.
You see daylight on the other side here in a minute.
Wow, can you see all the way to the other side? Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. I gotta get my head under there to see this. That is what that is. You're seeing light coming out the other side, looking right under this tree. That sucker is literally popped up out of the ground. Like it side. But you can see, yeah, right under here, that's the tunnel right there we were looking at from the other side. Yep. See right under the tree. And over here it's got a pretty good cave in, but it doesn't go all the way through. In fact, this one goes all the way through. May have been like a mole or something. Ooh, in fact, you can even see the roots of the tree sticking out right there, center screen. These are the bottom side of the roots of the tree sticking out from the tree stump.
Okay, you can watch the rest. Link is in the description with better quality of visuals.